Hi everyone, welcome to the next video in this fruit page from Johanna Basford's Small Victories. Now this one here, what did you think it was? I've decided that I think it looks like a persimmon. I think that's how you say it. I've got a photo to show you, oops, that I printed off. It doesn't have flowers in it. I have just looked up the flowers. So here is the photo. I think it looks reasonably close. You've got this sort of dark green top. I mean, you could think it was a tomato. And this sort of star in the middle, which could be this. So that's how I'm going to colour it. The flowers are cream, so we'll do, or sort of yellowy. So that's how we're going to do it. Oh, I've taken the picture away. I need to have a look. So we'll do the outside one first. It looks really like a tomato to me, I'm thinking. So hang on, let me just put something on there to stop it rolling away. That's better. So the lightest part, apart from this white dot, which we could try and put there, we could do that. We've got a lightish yellow bit there, and then it gets darker. So I'm going to start with that colour. I'm thinking maybe it's this colour, the 108, the dark cadmium yellow. So I'm going to do that, but I say I'm going to leave a white dot, just for something different to show you. Hold the book, it wants to wobble. We're not at all straight, are we? Oh, it's this that's not straight. There we go. So I'm doing this very lightly and gently because I don't want to make it too dark. And we're going to leave our white area so around there. Excuse me. Don't know where that came from. Probably a bit smaller. There we go. So that's just a little rough start. Then we're going to start building up our colour. We're going to use the dark chrome yellow next. We did the similar thing on a different fruit where we slowly built up colour, but we're going to jump in a minute to a darker one. It can be easier to do it gradually because then you it's easier to blend basically. So this bit, remember, is going to be paler, like this bit. Okay. So now I'm thinking we can pretty much go to orange. I'm going to try jumping up to the 115. Is that dark cadmium orange? Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to be quite a lot darker all of a sudden. And we're just remembering to leave that white bit. You can see it more clearly now we're using a darker colour. Don't want it too big, that'll do. And then here we want to start fading this out because we want this bit to be a bit lighter. Not down here though. But maybe not there. Maybe just there. But we still need to go redder, I think. What's this? What's the light cadmium red? I'll try this one. Be a bit careful because it's going to get quite dark. I want to preserve that white bit there. Also want to fade it a bit towards this edge where we faded before really. So I'm going to work this side a bit more so it looks darker and then sort of fade it from here and fade it up from here. And then I'm just going to grab the dark chrome yellow to just make this look a little bit neater. Like that, and then lastly our dark cadmium yellow to just do this bit so that it doesn't look white, because that's white, this is not. Okay, yeah, I think that's okay. Right, that's that one. Now we have the cut one. If we look at the photo, this photo's got a bit of skin showing. We haven't got any skin on this one. I'm thinking what I'd really like to do is the whole of the flesh just the same colour, and then these lines go over those with the red after. So I'm going to start, I think this dark chrome yellow is quite a good match for that colour, so that's where I'm going to start. And I'm not pressing really hard, but I want to get a fair bit of colour down, because I want to be able to see it, make sure it's reasonably even, and then look and see whether it's the right colour. I think I've probably needed a little bit of orange on there. I think I'm going to use this one. This is the cadmium orange. Now I don't want to go really hard, or else it's going to be too vibrant. I'm just going to do a light layer over it all, and then I'll have a look and see whether I think it's dark enough, or in fact whether it's too dark and needs yellow over the top. I think that's fine. I think, yeah, I think it could benefit from a layer of dark chrome yellow over there, which I'm just going to do. There we go. Now these red marks are going to be quite tricky. I'm going to use the same dark red that I used for the skin, because then it will match in. So this is our light cadmium red. And what I want to do is just draw over these. Now you could white them out and then try and draw something that looks a bit more like this, but I don't want to do that. I don't think I can make that work, to be honest. When I white things out, it can often look quite messy. A lot of people do it very well. I don't know if it is because they don't come up close to their picture, or if they've just got this way of making it look really good. But I find it creates quite a scratchy surface to then try and colour on and off, and you just chip it off. There we go. So that's my closest attempt. So where were those flowers? Persimmon flowers. Sort of like this. So a light yellow with a slightly darker yellow in the middle, although they do vary quite a bit. But I think that's how we'll do it. So I think we might use our 108, our dark cadmium yellow. Almost looks orange, it's probably a little bit too orangey. Now is it darker in the middle or lighter? I can't even remember, I was just looking at it a second ago. Stupidly I turned my tab up. Sorry. It's a bit darker in the middle. Some of them are sort of browny red in the middle, so we can do a sort of dark dot in the centre there. There we go. So I'm thinking, burnt sienna might be the way to go for those centres. It's quite unusual, isn't it? Now the leaves. What are the leaves? They're green. Yeah, it's quite yeah, we've got some here we can see anyway. On this one's really dark. I'm tempted to use a pine, but I think I might go for juniper actually. I think the juniper's a better colour. Ooh, got a hair in my mouth. Ooh. Okay, so with the stem, it's quite thick, so I'm going to make it a bit darker on the edge compared with the middle. So I'm just going to layer it up more and put a bit less as we get to the centre. And then hopefully it'll look a little bit more rounded rather than flat. Got a few leaves, bits of leaf at the back. I don't know what to do with those. I should just plain colour them. And then these. I'm trying to think, where would it be darker? I think it would be darker at the bottom. So I'm going to layer it up a bit more at the bottom of the leaf. Make it a bit lighter at the top. We'll do that for all of them and then have a think about whether it looks okay. Let's have a look. Not bad. Be a bit of shadow there. And here. I'm going to do the same with all the little leaves as well, and then we'll probably add a bit of earth green. I'm thinking just to finish it off. They're quite small. Nearly there though. Oh, I'm getting thirsty. I've got a coffee in here. I'll have to drink it in a minute when I've finished. Now I think the tips of the leaves and these bit need something. I'm actually going to use... is that going to work? Might do. I can use the light green. I'm a bit worried though that it might be a bit fluorescent. I think I'm just going to try it. I'm hoping, yeah, it seems to be okay that it's brightening without looking overly fluorescent. There we go. And on the stem. Now we need a bit of shadowing in a few places. I'm going to grab my dark sepia because where they're touching here, there would be some shadow here behind this one. Just put a little line. No, there'd be a bit more here. And from the flower. As well, and then underneath all of these. Maybe a bit here and here. Oh. And there. There we go. I don't want to do too much more. I'm quite happy with how it looks, so I think I am actually just going to leave it there. So there is our Persimmon. Now last picture, yeah, it's something a bit different. I might change my mind at the last minute actually because I'm not sure it does work, but we'll see. You'll have to tune in tomorrow and see what I do. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a really super day and happy colouring.